Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for being with me for this video. And for this video, today I will do something different. Today I will present to you a story about a boy, his father, and a woman that they did not know. You'll understand why I mentioned these characters later on, and why there was a random woman in this story. And as you can see, I am wearing a sweater because I want to give a story time vibe, something. I couldn't think about something better than that. So inshallah, I will get the video started. So there was this boy and his dad that would give out pamphlets for the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They spread Islam to others so people convert to the Islam, the religion of Allah. They would go around and give dawa to everybody on the weekends or when they are free. One day, the father wanted to take a break because, every weekend it just doesn't meet up. So he wanted to take a break, and it was raining outside. But then the boy wanted to hand out pamphlets of Islam, even though it was raining outside. So he asked his dad if he could go outside again, if his father was not going to take him, because he was taking a small break, obviously. And so his father agreed. So the boy took a certain amount of pamphlets. I do not know how much. And then he went out. He was determined to finish the pack of pamphlets he got in his hand, so he could spread the dawa of Islam to everybody. After a while, his books started to finish until he had one book left. So to give the last book, and he was determined, he had to wait in front of another house. He had to wait there. And he waited about 55 minutes more, I don't know. And no response. So he was hesitant to leave and ring the bell again. And then finally, a depressed woman opened the door. After that, in the next week, at Friday, because it was day of Jama'ah, she went for Jama'ah prayer. And then she opened up to the Imam how she converted and what was going on in her life. She said that on the day the boy came to give out the pamphlets and the reason she converted to Islam, she was committing suicide. She was going to, but the boy was hesitant to leave. As soon as she was going to hang herself, the bell rang. She ignored the first ring. And then the boy was hesitant and ringed again. So after a few times of this, repetition of this, she went to open the door. And a little boy handed the woman a pamphlet. And he also said, after handing, Allah will take care of you. Do not worry. And calming words like those. Now the boy had no idea that she was going to do suicide or what her condition was. So after the boy handed the pamphlet, she went inside and read the book full of dawa of Islam. As soon as she started reading the pamphlet and everything, she slowly forgot about suicide. She was going to do suicide. She just gave up the idea. And soon after that, she accepted the Islam, accepted the deen of Allah. Now, I'm going to tell her background for why she was going to do suicide for this part. So her reason for being depressed and about to do suicide was that her husband passed away. And she could not cope with the feeling of her husband passing away. That's normal. She was grieving for her husband. But what was not normal is that she wanted to do suicide. And those same words that the boy said, those calming words, prevented her from doing suicide. Allahu Akbar. Allah is greatest. This story straight up makes me speechless. This shows that no matter what, Allah's words, the revelation of the Quran and everything, will be promised to meet you. Clear evidences. Allah is the master planner. That's why we have to learn from this. Allah does things for reasons. He might have taken something away from you, but He might reward you with something better in the akhirah. Or He could reward you with something better in this dunya. When Allah does not accept your dua right away, He's doing it for a reason. He knows the best for you. Allah feels shy not to accept the dua. And your dua might not be accepted in this dunya, but it might be accepted in the akhirah. And in the akhirah, your dua will be, your reward for the dua will be tremendous. It would be such a great honor to have your duas not accepted on that day that everyone would wish that none of their duas were not accepted. Allahu Akbar. So, Alhamdulillah, I hope your iman was strengthened by this story I gave you. Keep it deep in your hearts. Scenarios like this and during hard times will help you go through your hardships. Allahu Akbar. At the end, you will get your dua accepted no matter what. Be that in the akhirah or here. Let's let that seep into you. Thank you for spending your time with me. And let's hope that more things like these happen. Like in the story I just described to you. You can comment down below how it made you feel. And then you could also comment down if you want more content like this. You want me to make more stories. I just gave you a taste of a story I wanted to tell you. So, Inshallah, we will see you for our next video.
By the way, did you notice I would come? If not,
you're ruining my video.
So?
I don't think this is gonna go to YouTube. Okay, whatever. So, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.